everyone. I'm Nadine, owner of NG Platinum Homes, and welcome to another episode of What Makes This Design Great. Today's guest is Catalina Yturralde, and she's with Meraki Kassa Design. And if you recognize her, you'll see she has been a guest on my podcast before, and she's a very talented designer. So I want to talk a little bit today about her first project we're going to show. And this is Champions Forest. This is a beautiful, beautiful project. And I want to talk a little bit in detail about the furnishings and the stone for the fireplace and kind of get into detail about the client and go from there. So you were telling me an interesting story about how this project came about. The client initially was going to renovate to sell. So what happened there?
Well, they approached me, oh, Catalina, we want to have the house to sell. We want to move to Memorial area or down to Houston, and just help us to have the house likable because it was in red, like yellow, deep yellow colors, the browns, and I was like, okay, perfect, let's do it. And as we were turning the house around, when everything started to pop, the colors, the light floors, the light walls, selecting light fixtures, materials, she started getting very involved. And she is a geologist. So when we went to pick the slabs, she went with me and she was going crazy. Because she was like, you see this slab? This is a calcification, this is oxidation, this is that, and mineral, this mineral. She knew everything about it. And it was super interesting. Myself and the people at the slab showroom learned a lot about stones and quartzite and marble and everything.
Yeah, I'm sure from a geologist, even they learned something from it.
Yeah, so it was a fascinating part of the project. Every time that we went to a showroom to select either the slab for this beautiful fireplace or the slab for the kitchen and her bathroom, and we also made a desk out of a beautiful green slab. I enjoyed that project so much, and they are amazing people. She's originally from Venezuela, and he is from here, from Texas. And you can see how they blended their different tastes, which is sometimes a challenging part of a project because everyone wants to project their personality, and
sometimes it doesn't match.
Yes, it's amazing. So most of the time he is modern and she's traditional, or she's modern and he likes like a farm. And so you have to work things around and talk a lot. Communication is key.
What material is that on the fireplace?
Quartzite.
Quartzite, one of my favorites.
Yes, yeah. I think natural stone has a beauty that you cannot replicate.
They try.
But you can't.
You can't really.
I know it's the quarries. Sometimes we are over abusing our Mother Earth, but natural stone, it's art, natural art.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, definitely. And then the furnishings, quite lovely. The color of that couch is beautiful.
Yes, it's beautiful. It's her favorite color. And we found that one in Poltrona, in River Oaks, Caribbean. That it's a beautiful sofa indeed, and it was on sale, to be honest.
That's good.
But I guess it's because the color, it's not that common. He was so supportive that he said, okay, you want the living room to be like in a pinkish lilac color, it's fine.
But it's such a beautiful shade, and it blends so nicely with everything else. And I love the black chairs with the gold, and then the in the back there, the cabinetry that you can see there, is that black as well?
Actually, it's dark blue. And also the chairs are dark blue. I don't know how why
it
they are
looks
showing black. Yeah, it shows black, but it's dark, a very dark blue.
So it even blends even better in person with the rug that you have there and the quartzite on the fireplace.
Yes, and the back shelves are dark blue too. So we're giving him the balance of color.
Yeah, so he gets a little bit of masculine there, but not too overpowering. And then the same for her. There's the feminine aspect of the color of the couch, but not too much.
Exactly. It doesn't take over each other. They work, and they work beautifully with the stone.
Now the chairs and the coffee table there, are those from the same place, the couch, or somewhere
No,
else?
the coffee table was a coffee table that she used to have. It belongs to her.
Okay.
And the other
Repurpose.
chair.
Repurpose.
Exactly. It's we were trying to balance, because it's one of those projects that start, okay, let's do this just to sell the house, and then when she started looking at everything coming together and she loved it, of course it was her home, so we had to budget, take for different places and parts. And the chairs are from Restoration Hardware, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about the rug?
The rug, believe it or not, we bought it like in a high fashion home, and it was on the 3rd floor or 4th floor that they have, and it was beautiful and no damage, nothing. So she has a dog. They have 2 kids, so it had to be like a friendly, like kids friendly,
Something durable. Yeah. Now, the fact that this house was renovation, the paint colors also would be new, right?
Yes.
So what was the paint color on the walls there? It's a very nice mix of kind of a white creamy.
It's a pure white from
Sherwin-Williams.
Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then what about that blue color on the shelving? I'm really putting you on the spot here to get you to remember.
That one I don't remember, but I can get back to you on that.
We can get that. The flooring is really nice. It's a light color.
Yes, I work with a company called name Exquisite Floors. And we request them, okay, we want like a white dog, really light, easy to maintain. And they took us to several showrooms to find the perfect floor. And actually the entrance is a herringbone.
Oh,
So
lovely.
it's really pretty.
That was a beautiful, very eye-catching project.
Yes, and we had the piano that they had. And we wanted the piano to be in the spot with the chandelier or the pendant that we have there.
And that's a new pendant that was put in?
Yes, that's from Eminent Lighting, and I believe it's from Visual Comfort.
Okay. Yeah, quite lovely.
Yes.
I mean, everything just blends together so nicely. And of course, as you mentioned to me earlier, so as they went along with this, they anticipated on selling, but then decided, nope, it's so beautiful, we're gonna stay put.
They're super happy.
That's
I
good.
think they have been there already almost 3 years since the renovation.
So see how a lot of times people, they understand what it takes to completely change everything, and they know there's gonna be a difference, but sometimes you can completely fall in love again with the house when you change everything so dramatically.
No, and it's amazing. Some people don't believe that the house can change so much with a simple change of a color.
Yeah, color, paint.
Change the
Paint makes a huge
color,
difference
and
too.
it makes a huge difference. So you can make a house feel fresh just changing the paint, and maybe that's it. And the floors.
Yeah.
When you have dark floors, it seems like, but the paint on the floors, and you can live there and go little by little. I love renovations because it's like repurposing a space, and it's nice to see the change. When you are doing new build, you have designed it already, but when you have a renovation, you have to work with that.
Yeah.
and be very creative about where you're gonna put what and how you're gonna.
And you can run into problems during a
Of
renovation,
course.
things that the unexpected things happen all the time. Um, so yeah, it's quite a different thing, renovations. But I love renovations as well, just because of the change that it can make.
Mhm.
And it can still look like a completely different house.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I love renovations, and I think I have done more renovations than new houses, or I am off by one or two. But I love renovations. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of work and challenging moments, but as long as you keep the communication very clear with the
Mhm.
clients and said, listen, there are going to be some things that I don't know, but I will find out
Yeah.
because for sure something strange happened. But um, but if you have that communication and it's clear and they know that you are going to address that problem with the builder,
Mhm.
it's fine.
It's usually good.
Hmm.
Yeah. Lovely project. Thank you so much for sharing.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Until
you.
then, stay tuned for the next episode.
Thank you.